What's the deal, y'all? Shout out to Benny and Teen, the Trap Network, back in the same, like, cracking the same, man. Show, like, comment, subscribe. More of the good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Wait, hold on. It's TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, you can't get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. New notifications. Hit all. Say tap in for the latest and the greatest. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Newsing 10, you can using 10. That's that knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good. Tap in. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and get into that good subscribe button. I need y'all to hit that notification bell. Hit all. Say tap in for the latest and the greatest. Make sure y'all get into that, man. What's the newest song we got out? Won't forget, man. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna slide over here to Chig Smooth. Big shout out to Chig Smooth. Giving us some news we can use, some knowledge we ain't finna get nobody's college, man. We finna slide over here and we finna jump into this. Charleston White
violates. I always found it interesting that
Charleston violates WACK 100. Let's see what's getting into this.
YouTube.
It's late. It's 11 o'clock at night. I've been up doing this all day. Let's just run the content.
Chicks. You know what to do, Chicks.
Hey, Chig Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Charleston White is not rocking with no jumper. Now, I've always found it interesting that Charleston White does interviews with so many different platforms, some of which are not even hip-hop platforms. Initially, I thought, maybe Adam 22 just never got around to reaching out to Charleston White. I mean, yeah, him and WACK 100 currently have an issue with each other, but that's never stopped Adam from reaching out and doing an interview with somebody. Now, Adam 22's platform has been widely criticized by a lot of people. It was only 3 years ago that Adam 22 did an interview with Joe Budden and his podcast crew, and they called out Adam 22 for monetizing off of black trauma.
He ain't making the money you are. You sitting there interviewing these black kids that are fucking killing each other and y'all monetizing it. That's not cool. I don't give a fuck what they talking about in they songs. Y'all are turning a profit off of this black trauma of them killing each other. Yeah, they the ones doing the killing because they young and they dumb and they don't fucking know no better. We 45 and 46 years old and we know better because these are our nephews. So they not your nephews, and that's why you don't see the Kevin Samuel shit in the same light that we see it, because you're a white dude.
Sheesh. Let him cook.
And you don't understand what he is. Except Kevin Samuels was causing a black
drill rappers aren't worthy of being interviewed.
I'm not, bruh. You're not gonna spin my words. I'm sharp.
I mean, that's what I'm taking from what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I interviewed this dude and I asked him about his music and his content.
True. And what I'm telling you is, he's 19, 20, 21 years old. He's gonna give anything just to be on somebody's fucking camera and get some light shined on his project.
I interview rappers.
What I'm saying is
he
lost his life.
I interview rappers all the time.
These people are losing their lives, and you keep telling me about the business of.
And I interview them, and they don't talk about crazy shit. No, because they do know better. I'm telling you, most street rappers, when you interview them, are not gonna say shit about their eyes.
I'm gonna just stay out of grown folks' business because Adam, goodness gracious, is not gonna end well for you, big dog.
Or they're not gonna whatever.
Older ones.
They're smart about it.
Older
right?
ones.
Smarter ones.
He was someone. That's a normal word to me. He was someone who was more open about the people he was beefing with. Obviously, he's like Lil Durk's top op while he was living, right? And so he's talking about his problems with Lil Durk because that's a prominent theme in his music and stuff.
Stop. This ain't funny,
You hang out with people who say
Parks. It's not funny, Parks. Stop.
Enemy. His enemy is a word that has been used for as long as time. Okay. He's talking about this stuff in his content, so I asked him
A white person saying things that make white people uncomfortable is pretty uncomfortable.
About it during the interview, because that's what a lot of his content is about. Of course, I want to know about the conflict that he has with one of the top rappers that he has beef with.
True.
How can I not ask these guys about the shit they're making music about?
You're not saying one wrong thing.
Right.
You are not saying one wrong thing. What I'm saying is, I find it somewhat disturbing that somebody that is outside of what these boys endure on a day-to-day basis, interviewing them and monetizing it for your own personal gain when these kids are dying. This is them and their family's trauma that you guys are monetizing to turn a fucking profit. And you're calling it journalism. That's not fucking journalism.
They're gaining from it as well.
No, they're not.
Yes, they're losing. It's promoting his music career. There's a reason why these dudes, in particular,
Adam 22 is a sick motherfucker.
you got Ruga and FBG Cash on the screen. They both fly to Los Angeles to do an interview with me because it's promoting their career and their business that they're building for themselves. The fact that FBG Cash got into this random ass situation where his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend shot him or whatever the fuck it was. What does that have to do with anything? That's just some bullshit that happened after the fact.
Wait, stop, Ice. You just said stop, Ice. Yo, you and your girlfriend.
Fast forward 3 years later, a bunch of No Jumper hosts are now being locked up on RICO charges. Not only that, but No Jumper was listed many times on the indictment. Now, whether or not Adam 22 knew that eventually somebody from his No Jumper podcast crew was going to get locked up simply based off of
that past interview just doesn't help the case now, does it? It just doesn't look too good on Adam's behalf.
shit they said on No Jumper. Adam 22 did not take the necessary steps to protect his guys. If you're going to employ gang members and have them speaking all kinds of crazy stuff on your podcast, at least try to edit out some of the wild shit that they say or do. Charleston White recently did an interview with the Danza Project. Make sure you guys go check out that full interview on their channel. And he called out Adam 22 and the entire No Jumper host.
You ever do No Jumper? No, hell no. I wouldn't dare sit down. He wouldn't let me fuck his wife. Yeah, he wouldn't let me fuck his wife. Did you ever reach out, or was it? Yeah, he was begging for me to do it. Yeah, he was begging for me to do No Jumper. I wouldn't do it.
What's your opinion on their platform in general?
It's a gangbangers platform. You know, I think it's for down low brothers. I think it's a down low brother platform for a group of a bunch of in-closet homosexual men that's portraying to be gangsters in streets, but they punks. Yeah, they gangster gays. So that's
This nigga Charleston White, how much longer? All right, 3 minutes and about 14 seconds. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, I think the nigga in closet punks over there just playing, playing gangster tough guy, Crip and blood California nigga. But yeah, they down low brothers.
It's odd to see
all of every nigga on that platform. I think any nigga go to that platform is a down low homosexual closet. And everybody you have up there is a criminal with gang ties. Homie, being a criminal with gang ties is not something you want to group a bunch of people in, because that enhances anything you're involved in. When you got gang ties, it enhances whatever charge, it enhances your time. No. And you got all these guys from these different sets, and everybody comes from the criminal elements of society. None of these guys is business owners. Every guy you got up there comes from the criminal elements of society with gang ties and gang affiliation, and the gang has murders and unsolved murders, and all these guys talk about is criminal activity. What else do y'all expect? And you got the white man facilitated.
This nigga Charleston White low-key just say some real shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. What did you expect? Like, yeah. Put it like that. What was given, what we got is what we expected, I guess.
They ain't making no money. They're not getting paid to do nothing. They got to try to charge somebody to come up for the... Homie, you heard when they fell out, they ain't making no money. These niggas doing this for a hobby. Imagine what they women at home saying. Every day, these niggas going up there to come talk gang politics. They probably barely making ends meet somewhere.
Now, I'm not going to put all the blame on Adam 22. These are
I
all...
will say that too. You can't put all the blame on Adam 22 because everybody's a grown man with their own decision making. So everybody who went up there and spoke on No Jumper, you decided to speak on No Jumper. I haven't yet to see Adam 22 put a power to somebody's head, and you know what I'm saying?
Grown men that knew what they signed up for. Nobody forced these guys to get on No Jumper. Nobody forced these guys to have the kind of conversations that would possibly get them into legal issues. And of course, if you don't commit the crime, there's nothing you can be charged with. But I think when it comes to Adam 22, it's certain things he does that makes you feel like he does not care about the culture or the people that he employs. To Adam 22, it looks like this is all just one big joke to him. Even though people are facing real life situations that can possibly put them away for life and also keep them away from their families, Adam 22 is just happy to be part of this moment. And unfortunately for the people involved, they're all disposable to Adam 22. This was a message Adam put out this morning.
I spent last week complaining about how all my Crips were gone. Just like that. God got me. We're getting one back. We're getting one back. We still got 3 to pray for, but we're getting one back. God is good.
Very tasteless. Very tasteless.
Free all the Crips.
Listen, man, prayers out to everybody involved. Hopefully people can make better decisions when they're out of this horrible situation. But it's hard to imagine that when you got loose cannon calling into no jumper and still speaking about street stuff. You guys get in the comments.
Like, comment, subscribe, man. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. Barnacles.